Blarg.
I don't even know if this is going to work well. We'll see.
Hopefully good, I'd assume.
Yeah, push to talk on the... It doesn't seem to be working well.
Yeah, it's a bitch. I'm guessing you're on your phone.
Yep, for the moment.
Yay, funsies!
I think it's more an issue with Discord than anything else.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, it's just that it's an issue with the push to talk button coming off.
Joy. And there goes the blep as usual.
I'm having to keep my... with what I respond there.
I'm confused, but okay. Planet Moo Cow is when we stopped last. Okay. Okay, what am I missing? Need more of the tachyon statues, apparently.
Attention, troopers. I would like to shift to a haiku
Oh, fuck you. Die. Die, thingies.
On the PS3 at 60 frames per second.
Which one? Not sure what you're referring to.
I don't remember fully, but which one was the one with PS3?
This is the first PS3 one.
That's the one that should be 60 frames per second.
There were 3 PS3 ones in total.
Right. So they used to do 60 frames per second, and then I think after the first one they said, fuck it, nobody talked about it in their reviews.
Well, it's not like they're always going to do it, and it depends on how the game plays as to whether it'll actually be relevant to have 60 frames.
Sure. But it made the first one a joy to play, though.
It does take quite a lot of optimization to get it good, though. Well, that was an abrupt upgrade.
Which is why they push to talk. Please do what I want.
Push to talk says, fuck you.
Yep.
That's a gold bolt. How the fuck do I get up there? I'm kind of annoyed that after the first game, gold bolt, all the bolts didn't really get you much of anything special.
I never played much of that Clank in general, so no. That was limited to the first game on the PS4.
I'd highly recommend picking up the original PlayStation 2 games. By the way, the original PS2 versions are technically better because they're less buggy,
Good.
rather than the little compilation.
I don't have anything that can run it though.
None? Not at all?
Well, there's only one that I could probably use, but I can't have Reddit here right now.
It would work, yes. And likely quite well. Personally, I like using my PlayStation 2, though.
Right. I was good. Bit. 4 hours of sleep to death.
Why did you stay up so long? That was a bad idea, hon. And you know it.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm probably going the exact wrong way to get the tachyon statues I need.
Ooh, future fountain statue thing. Or centerpiece statue thing.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible aim.
All that robot wanted to do is give you a hug.
Whee!
Welcome to the GrummelNet Web.
Unfortunately, some of the weapons that use like the 6-axis part of the PlayStation controller kind of sucked. I don't know if it's just something wrong with my controller, or if my brain just doesn't want to deal with the motion controls that Sony implemented, but
Well, because it was a drone, everyone was required to use the 6x controller for some stupid reason.
well, that's why I'd make it completely optional, is what I personally do. Because to me, it's largely pointless. Not to mention the Steam one is so much better for gyro.
Yeah, I just don't know kind of motion control in general.
I want that thing at Trova Goodies there. What? I'm confused.
That part of the life when you got hit.
Life bar? Yeah.
Could have called it shield fires.
Well, technically it's just nanotech levels that keep stitching him back together every time he gets hit.
And I was kind of like, you got hit. No, I didn't. And eventually the GM gets tired of his shit to not let you get away with it.
Well, you can see him wincing each time he gets hit.
Reminds me of, I can't remember what the name color was, but the color was
not sure what you mean.
It was an Xbox 360 game, I believe. And the whole idea of it was that it was making fun of the reboot of 90s action heroes.
Don't know.
Oh no, it was Matt Hazard, excuse me. So you had the character Matt Hazard who used to be like the equivalent of the Doom guy in Duke Nukem back in the 90s. And he goes through this whole exposition of his history and how eventually the suits turned around and turned him into, you know, doing art games and even music games and stuff like that.
Yeah, Duke Nukem is a joke anyway. You don't need help to mock him.
It is, and I wish it weren't. But then again, I never played Duke Nukem in its original state all that much. I was playing Quake at the time, so.
I can't say you missed much.
Quake was still.
Like, Duke Nukem might have been cool at one point, but it just not anymore.
It's a nostalgia thing.
Hello, T-Foxer. Who the bean? The Foxer. Hellos.
Give the T pets.
Beans.
Yes, T-beans.
I see two cute beans.
Yep.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm playing some Ratchet. Oh, so that's ready to go. Okay.
I started painting Warhammer again.
Oh, goody.
I'm
Are you
painting.
painting orcs red?
No. I have a Death Guard up.
I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
You really suck.
Death Guard are evil Marines who worship the god of farts. Essentially.
They follow Nova.
Well, technically the army is a different faction called Bringers of Decay, but Bringers of Decay don't have their own rules in any of the rule books, so I'm just playing the Mass Death Guard.
Ah. Don't they technically never really completely remove things from ability to play an army?
Never within the same edition. Between editions, there are armies that just flat out don't exist.
So what do the players who own those armies and want to still play have to do?
Play an older edition.
Oh, so it's basically fuck you.
Yeah, Squats don't have an army anymore. Most of their models are not valid for anything. Now, be aware that most of these cases where an army was completely removed, or a faction completely removed, it's in the really, really, really early days when they had basically a dwarf army that isn't in the game anymore, called Squats. And I think there's like one or two others.
But can you I'm assuming people don't mind people using them as proxies for, like, say, Imperial Guard or things like that.
Probably not. And sometimes between editions, one army won't get, like, new rules for a really long time, but the rules from the previous edition still work in the newer edition.
Yeah.
That's where Black Templars were for a really long time. Black Templars didn't actually have their own unique rules for quite a while, until they got their own codex supplement. Whereas in 7th edition, they had their own codex, just like Blood Angels or Space Wolves.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, BTs used to be have a lot more love from Games Workshop.
You have discovered a piece of a Gadgetron holoplan. Holoplans are the property of the Gadgetron Corporation and are to be considered classified.
I chalk them not having as much love anymore to them not wanting to feed the that side of the fandom.
What side?
The extremely politically right, like alt-right side of the community.
And which army was tied to this?
There's a lot of crusade imagery for Black Templars, which is used by a lot of alt-righters.
I'd be
think they
disgusted if I were one of the devs for Warhammer with that case.
They released a statement basically saying that they don't agree with racism and intolerance, and if you're wanting to play the game and you are a racist, then you can basically go suck in it. And then a bunch of people complained. And yeah, that was a funny situation.
Complained because of what?
Basically, Games Workshop said, no, this is really political. I'm not sure it's something you want spoken about on your stream.
Honestly, I think Games Workshop was in the right. I'm gonna say that right now.
They basically said they didn't want ethno-nationalists playing the game, and they weren't going to do anything to support these people.
Yeah, I don't want
And
people
then-
like that around me either.
And then ethno-nationalists is basically, went so much for the tolerant left.
Oh, ooh, that's rich. That is funny.
There were also a couple of YouTubers who were like, I don't like this, and I'm like,
Why? I think that they are completely in the right, and I would discourage any kind of toxic individual like that from ever coming into a game store I operated in or around.
dude, my local game store literally told somebody off because he would get really, really mad anytime he was matched in a tournament against a girl.
Here's the thing, I would chase those kinds of people out of my local game store.
Yeah, the game store basically told him that he had to, like, shape up or fucking leave.
Yeah. There's no place for sexists, racists, or anything like that. Anywhere. There is legitimately no excuse. I don't care who you are or why, but if you're that kind of asshole, you can just kindly go fuck yourself in the corner.
What about Dragonus?
But chances are their dicks are so small they couldn't fuck themselves. Now I'm suddenly pondering the efficacy of an anchor that has balls on the tips as whether or not it could be used as a sex toy. Thanks for filling that into my brain.
Fuck you, you're a fucking wanker, you're all fuck, so fuck you all.
As long as that isn't copyrighted music.
I mean, it's Ailstorm.
Well, you can't do too much of it. We don't want to get busted for it.
Mind the superfluous spitting blades of
Dude, Ailstorm is such a good band, though.
We figure out the appropriate amount of spitting blades and intentionally add
Just gonna say it, like, straight out.
I just realized I can Magna Boot on this, and
Or
I
you
feel
like pirates, and especially if you like both, listen to Ailstorm. Their lead singer, Chris Bowes, also really cool dude. I've met him in real life momentarily. A couple minutes, had a beer,
Yeah?
gave me a hug.
You just sound like you're absolutely ecstatic about that situation.
I was, dude. I was like fangirling inside. Like on the outside, I was excited, and on the inside, I was like,
Internal screaming intensifies.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how much squeeze did he apply?
a 4, a respectful 4.
Respectful.
Nice.
But did give me a shoulder grab and a pat. So
Oh, okay.
Whee!
not like a pat on the head, but like a pat on the shoulder. Yeah, he was cool.
Alright, so I've got that. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I basically caught him after his set and was like, hey, I'm a really big fan. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to let you know that your music literally got me through high school. Couldn't have done it. Well, I
Alright.
got bullied out of high school, but I wouldn't even gotten that far.
Music is good for the soul.
I was lucky in high school. It got to the point where I didn't give a shit.
Alright, let's find out what Tachyon's up to.
I was physically assaulted for coming out as liking boys in school.
Do you think this Lombax
Can't
secret
imagine how they would have
could be the
reacted
weapon
if they
used to
found out.
vaporize the Cragmites?
Whatever it
But I'm a
is,
girl.
we need to get to it before Tachyon does.
Yeah, I only had fights in junior high school.
Nundak asteroid ring.
I was also kind of a prick back then, though. I held some opinions I'm not proud of, which I very much vehemently disagree with.
The days of being an edgy boy.
I was edgy and I was a boy, and I'm neither of those things.
He's now soft. Soft girl, not edgy boy.
Can't hug Edge.
Nah. Edge is too pointy.
Can we make like a grunge version of Ed Sheeran and like Photoshop this and then label it Ed Sheeran?
Who's Ed Sheeran?
Pop star.
This
That would
must be the
explain why I
transport to
don't
the
know what it
station,
is.
But how do we get the launch code?
I don't think I've ever knowingly listened to an Ed Sheeran song. I've probably heard one like on
Why
the
should we
radio or
trust you?
something when I
You
was like at
ejected
the
us
mall.
into space.
But I don't think
my
I've like
friend.
ever
Tell you what, allow us to make
like
it up to
known
you.
I was listening
Some
to an Ed
space
Sheeran
pirates from
song.
Ardolis have offered us bolts for Leviathan souls. Why, if you were to go and fetch some for us, we would happily give you the launch code.
I mean, food and caffeine.
Okay.
Okay. Push to talk is terrible.
Yee.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for? Which weapon do you want to upgrade?
Multiplier increases range of shockwave, improves weapon usefulness, and
Upgraded!
nice.
The filter on my brain caught up. I can't say that here right now.
What was it? Something very, 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 very naughty.
Welcome to the Grummelnet Weapon Shop.
What? What? What was that all about?
Friggin' phone Discord app sucks.
Hey, that's some serious firepower.
Yeah, from our perspective, all that happened is Lorgan's asked if you were thinking something dirty, and then you just instantly dropped out of the call.
That was kind of incriminating.
I was trying to say instead that I refused to answer.
On the grounds that it may incriminate you.
Yeah.
Having more fantasies about sock drawers, were you?
What?
Drawer. No. Who puts the push to talk right next to buttons for disconnect, mute, and all of that? So down. UI design, please stop.
Okay, that's page 1. Let's make this page gadgets.
I am currently painting up a noxious light bringer. What do you think of that?
Lepus.
There is a lot of metal. on this thing.
I don't want to play dice and see a project.
Why is that? It just looks like another kind of version of Factorio and whatnot.
It basically is. But it's nice and calm.
Air.
And it's new.
Never underestimate how awesome it is to have something new to learn. But also never underestimate how debilitating it can be to have nothing but new stuff.
Decision paralysis.
Dude, I get decision paralysis when I look at my list of games.
Come here, you giant serpentine cunt.
I get decision paralysis when I open a certain drawer.
Oh my.
I'm gonna have so much Veritanium by the time I'm done with this fucking place.
Yeah, Freyr,
When did you use...
see me after class.
Oh, you man.
Shit, I'm in trouble.
Naughtiness detected.
Welcome to the Grumbly
You've been accused of being horny.
You've been morny on hand, I'm sorry. This is your punishment. Colonel.
Cannot confirm or deny on the live stream. Surprisingly, this microphone sounds pretty good.
You said pretty good.
Pretty good.
Quick question. For things that are roughly the equal specifications, I'm assuming that a wired headset will always typically have better sound, correct?
In comparison to Bluetooth or radio frequency,
Yeah, an RF one.
for most average people, you're not going to hear much of a difference. The real thing is going to be about latency and or interference.
I don't think me sitting next to a Wi-Fi router has really had any impact.
Well, for example, for me, something is up in my apartment that makes
I do know the microwave doesn't. That my current headset does not agree with the microwave.
Now, I end up preferring wired. Wow, look at that delay.
Die! Huh?
I was saying that I prefer wired because I don't like recharging batteries and I don't like having another dongle I have to connect.
Dingle dangle dongle.
I chose that word on purpose.
Dangle your dongles.
Don't tell me to do something like that.
Remember that one time?
You'll do it without
these
my
guys-
without me telling you to.
Remember this time? That time when this dude and his friend were at a tech convention and they kept making jokes about dongles? And some lady who was like sitting near them got like really, really mad and screamed on Twitter until I got kicked out of the like convention.
Sounds like she was a right bitch.
She was up there with like that lady who harassed Humongous.
We should get back to the smuggler.
People like that really don't help, you know, anything.
Nah, they're just cunts.
Just like being a person who wants to be angry at literally everything.
Why be angry about everything? That just makes life hard.
It just drives people away.
Hey, Logans, we need to talk about GME at some point.
Oh, GameStop?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's been a fucking riot. I love it.
Right. I fucking love it from a watching this train wreck side.
Yeah. And here's the thing.
Okay.
It's good. It's perfect storm because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some pushes to reform it so that they can't just have their cake and fuck it too over at Wall Street.
I'm gonna bet that there's going to be regulation put in place to smack the people from Reddit.
I'm certainly hoping it's the other way around and fully opens the doors. Because here's the thing, we all got fucked by the time Wall Street and the mortgage and all those housing bubbles burst back in 2008. So you know what? I think this is absolutely fucking poetic.
Which weapon do you want
Well,
to
I mean, the
upgrade?
whole concept of shorting a stock really kind of pisses me off because it doesn't generate the idea of shorting stock doesn't generate value. All it does is drive the price down of the stock because if you have enough buying power, you can flatline a company that way.
Keep the safety on, Chief.
Honestly, the people who do that are just cunts. Again. Here's the thing. Most of us can't afford to invest in our retirement, and people who complain and try to defend that these hedge funds are stealing people's retirements, guess what? Most of the people who have to deal with that are those who probably had it easy to begin with anyway, let's be honest. And most of us, including some of our own parents, got royally screwed too by these same assholes.
Bolts in the bag, friend. Look here. There are creatures out there. Now, the ones
Just
of
your
the
friendly
larger
neighborhood
variety
Spider-Man
carry
here to
each of them a
remind you
Leviathan
that
soul.
renting housing does not generate any form of value.
I'll tell you what. You find any souls, you be sure to bring them back to me.
No, come on, for the love of
I'll
fuck.
give you a fair price.
Ember, now's not the time for you to go and bitch about it to me.
I am not bitching about it. I'm saying I can literally hear you through your wall, headphones.
Frankly, no one then.
No! No, it's not one of those things where you're gonna back down. It's one of those, I'm pretty sure they don't want to fucking hear you rant and rave about it.
I'm
Okay.
ranting with them, now stop it.
Oh my fucking god, you're all
I'm gonna rant however I want.
I hate, I feel it.
It's better than being a depressed fuck.
No, I'm a realist. I see what's going on.
Old Percival had the Hall of Knowledge closed down to prevent folks from...
Ember hates any time I go about politics or economics or anything like that, but I rightly don't care.
The furthest reaches of Praxis 12 once fell under the tyrannical rule of them
Well,
crab
GME
rats.
is a
That
very,
is, until the Lombaxes let a
very
revolt against them
interesting
free in the
flashback.
galaxy.
So
Yeah, I used
it
to
is
belong to an explorer named
unprecedented,
Max
that's for
Apogee.
sure, but that
Nobody's seen
doesn't
it in
give
ages. Rumor is it's been taken over by two fierce warbots, bloodthirsty warriors from the days of the Great War.
push to
The
talk.
Cragmites were the biggest threat the universe had ever seen. Vile, murderous, dim-witted creatures who moved from galaxy to galaxy, using and discarding planets
But as
after
far as
depleting
GME goes,
all
it's
their
just like,
natural resources.
This is a
If you ask me, the
once in a
galaxy owes
lifetime
the
thing to
Lombaxes a
observe,
debt of
so.
gratitude. If only they could have taken Tacky out when they left.
Understanding of what's going on with you?
Ember, I'm streaming. I'm going to, because I want to.
Then how is it anywhere near fair to me?
You're in another room.
Yes, with the door shut and my headphones on and I can still hear you clear as
Thank you
day
kindly,
carrying on
friend.
that burning sandwich.
Transport vessels primed and ready. You all take care now.
You may as well be in the room at that point.
And mostly it was about people actually screwing over Wall Street.
Yes, I know, the Wall Street Wolf still walks.
No, it's not that. It's a bunch of memeing Redditors that ended up screwing up the hedge fund managers, costing them billions.
I think the tally last I saw was at $50 billion.
50 billion now? Hoo-wee!
Ah, they'll make that back.
And all because they were buying GameStop stock and fucking the people trying to actually short sell it. And you know what the funny thing is? They also did this with AMC theaters, and
Wait, they brought back GameStop
And BlackBerry.
fucking AMC theaters?
they made it from like $5 to $10 per share to over $500 in the course of a couple days.
Oh, that's funny.
What's
Yeah.
funny
That's
too
actually
is
really
that
funny, and I hope
Robinhood,
it stays
having
that
their
way.
own clearinghouse, turned around and listed or delisted 50 stocks from their platform
No more short trading,
to
penny stocks
prevent
for
people
you.
from buying it.
Yeah, they did it because they don't like being fucked just like they did it to us.
Well,
What are
the
you
amusing,
trying to
I mean,
pull,
there is a
pal?
little more to it than that because there are certain SEC requirements for liquidity, but at the same time, given that they're owned by, what was it, Melvin? Or Citadel,
I see stronger
it shows a
AMC
huge
theaters
conflict of
in our
interest.
future.
Yeah, and I think that needs to be addressed in legal parameters.
They're fucked.
I mean, they can- they can do it
Their
later.
platform is done.
Sorry.
People are
I
leaving.
cannot
I
help.
won't touch it. People won't touch it. Google, unfortunately, is turning around and deleting negative reviews, but, you know, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, trust me, they're gonna spam more negative reviews than Google can remove.
We'll see what happens. I mean, right now, it was at, last I checked, 4.7.
It dropped. 3.5 or so now.
Now I'm gonna go.
Die, big snack thing.
Or a worm.
Worm, snack, I don't care. It needs to die.
It's got 3.2 right now.
It went down even further.
Oh, sorry, 3.4.
How much is it? How low is it on iOS?
I feel the
Supposedly
shot
Apple
in
hasn't been. Supposedly Apple hasn't put reviews on it.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to Schadenfreude, I'm getting extra Schadenfreude by watching those fuckers squirm. Because it's basically showing that they got screwed by their own practices. By people who did it in public view, what they've been doing behind closed doors for years.
The crazy thing behind it is that they shorted GameStop so hard that they sold 130% of available stock, which means that someone basically double sold what they had. People are going to go to jail, but I don't think the people that need to go are going to get hit for it.
Oh no, of course not. It's never the people who deserve to get busted getting busted. Never.
Spider-Man here to remind you that the prison system exists in order to extract value from people without having to really pay them. Among other reasons. The prison system has been subverted from its true purpose.
No, it doesn't reform anyone. It doesn't help anyone. It's basically run by a bunch of private corporations now.
The only thing it really does is keep people off of the streets if they're criminals, but it also keeps a whole bunch of people who, you know, aren't bad people in lockup.
Pointlessly.
Yeah. A whole lot of people who don't need to be there who are getting, like, taxpayer dollars go toward that.
There was a with a
Oh, we have a bot, T-Fox.
owner.
That was fun. Can we do it again?
Oh, ban it.
With an owner of an investment firm that absolutely went completely apeshit on the concept of normal people buying shares and fucking up their hedge fund.
Yeah, and I think that needs to happen. They need to screw them back.
I think it was Cooperfield, I think. The Washington Post had that article. The dude is a complete jackass. And, yeah, I love how everybody turns around and who's in finance. They think, oh, well, they're gonna lose so much money, blah blah blah, and it's just like you don't seem to understand what the objective is here. So
The objective is to screw over Wall Street's big boys.
to screw over the fact that they oversold the stock.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
And
A lot of companies are not in healthy positions because of these people.
And that's what Elon Musk is fighting with for the past couple of years.
Oh, Elon Musk has had his own problems. He's been having to deal with the entrenched dealerships for the car industry for ages.
He's also having to deal with the consequences of a lot of practices he has.
Yeah, he's no saint. That's for certain.
But at the same time, God damn it, push stop. He's also been very vocal about short sell. Can the Discord app not suck, please?
I'm still gonna laugh if he ever tries to give moral advice to anybody.
He's crazy, so
Yeah, he is crazy.
Also, that rags to riches story that he likes to throw around is absolute BS. His parents were billionaires off of mining.
This doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Started with a small loan of $1 million. No.
Yeah, from his parents. Now, I do love the fact that he's been doing a lot of work to help push the electric car market, which is something that desperately needs to happen.
They have an issue with batteries, and a lot of battery manufacturers don't see the money in producing anything except for lithium-ion batteries, but lithium-ion batteries are not very good for cars.
Nickel metal hydride might work better? I'm not sure.
They're working on making new batteries, but essentially Elon Musk might have to completely create his own company in order to manufacture a new type of battery.
Yeah, you know, the last time they made somebody do that, it didn't end very well for those who were already in those industries. And they got fucked in the ass for it.
I told you about reverse electrolysis batteries, right?
Yeah.
That they're extremely good for accumulators.
Yep.
Because I find that to be a really interesting topic. Have you heard about this, Freyer?
Nope. Sorry.
It's a battery. It's got two metals that are mixed together and some salts. And if you pump electricity into it, it splits the two metals apart into two, like, molten layers with a layer of salt between them. And then if you connect up the terminals on the battery backwards, it'll start putting power back out as the metals recombine, which is why it's called reverse electrolysis. So basically you just use electrolysis to separate the metals in the battery, and then you connect them backwards in order to get the power back out.
It sounds like lithium ion.
No, lithium ion is not an electrolysis process. Basically, you're putting two metals together in an alloy, and then you're using electricity to split them apart into two different layers of molten metal. They're very good as stationary batteries. They're dirt cheap, theoretically. The only issue is the terminals that go inside the battery have to have a gasket so that none of the molten metal leaks out. And the gasket has to be airtight and also be able to stand up to the temperature. they're trying to use ceramics, but ceramics aren't the best at creating an airtight seal. So these batteries have a very high rate of
Failure.
not failure. It's manufacture failure. It's the gasket can fail during manufacturing once the battery's been created. It's pretty safe, but making the gaskets is extremely hard and installing them. So they might have to try like a dozen gaskets before they get one that actually like fits and doesn't break. They're trying to find better ways to make these, but no battery company wants to get in on that because these batteries are very cheap and have a limited market compared to lithium ions, which are used in most electronics.
Yeah, because it might be something that would be potentially good and useful for certain applications, but it's not something that's a massive
Marketable
profit
to
margin.
consumers. Yeah, it's not marketable to consumers. What's great about these batteries is that they're they're made of very available materials, meaning you don't really have to use the same kind of toxic methods to make them as a lot of other batteries. Like lithium mining is a very crazy undertaking that produces a lot of toxic waste. Same as cobalt. But their key use is they're a much better storage solution for green energy.
Yeah.
Because power availability is the problem with green energy. You know, you can have solar farms or wind farms, but what happens if it's a cloudy day or there's some wind? That's where accumulators come in. So making better accumulators means that we can rely more on tidal power, electric power, geothermal power, wind power, and solar power.
I think we should just collect them from horny people.
I think that we should collect the rents from Karens and use it to power our civilization. Every time some really unpleasant lady goes into Walmart and starts screaming at somebody for being an ethnicity, we just put this like mask on her face and it's like fills up a tank like Monsters Inc.
I mean, we might as
So basically powered by the screams and screeching of Karens.
Exactly. And Kevin's. Okay, equal opportunity here.
Yeah. Being an asshole knows no gender boundary.
Yep.
If you're an asshole, you're an asshole.
I've had people describe me as an asshole before. Okay.
Plasma beasts.
But that's why I have the profile picture of it.
The bird?
The bird.
I love how it just inflates and then explodes.
Oh, so that's what you're into.
No, not really.
People keep asking me, why don't you put your profile picture to be something like the or whatever? I'm just sitting there going, oh, but I like my philosophy being on here.
It's so small I actually can't tell what it says.
Nobody can really read it anyway, Freyr.
Doesn't matter, it's for me. It just says, I should stop being such an asshole. Let me go find the actual image. DuckDuckGo, searching for the image of your profile picture, and DuckDuckGo decides to show porn. What?
DuckDuckGo says, "You're horny. Have some porn."
Yep.
You know, that unfortunately, that's the reason I haven't really adopted an alternate search engine. Because I honestly don't get any results that have been worth a damn.
I don't think it's DuckDuckGo's fault. He apparently had safe search off for some reason.
Why have safe search on? You get so much more fun.
Because that's how the porn gets in.
But you want the porn to get in, don't
You
you?
have discovered another piece of the
Not when I'm
Gadgetron
looking for a
Hollow Plan.
particular image.
Oh, it just sounds like you're not in tune with your sense of adventure.
I'm looking for an image that isn't porn. So excluding porn means that I get closer to what I'm looking for. A collection statement with an exclude, thank you.
Yes, I know I'm being a bit of a troll.
I know, and I am answering your troll with being, I don't know, serious about it. I'll deal with you later.
Rawr. Whee! Teleport particles.
Teleport you in a minute.
I have done nothing but teleport bread for the last 3 days.
I hate that I fucking know what you're talking about.
And you love it.
Done nothing but teleport bread for the last 3 days.
And I know you love it.
Did what? Did you know they actually have an explanation for why the soldier is batshit crazy?
Didn't he have something happen to his head at one point?
Okay, so he originally had symptoms of schizophrenia, but he wasn't as insane. He still had like a personality, but over time he slowly degraded. And the way it's been explained is, the announcer lady goes in one of the comics is like, "Yeah, this whole town you've been living in has a serious lead poisoning problem in the water supply. That's why we've been giving you bottled water." And Soldier just goes, "Bottled what now?"
Of course, nobody really knows for sure. Oh, them
Soldier has
Lombaxers
lead
know how to
poisoning.
keep a secret. Would you sum a person in my business?
That's why
can
he's
appreciate
crazy.
Who, this little guy? Oh yeah, I won him in a game of Blargian roulette against Captain Slag. Almost cost me my one good eye. Whatever weapon your race used to defeat the Cragmites is somewhere here, in Polaris, and Tachyon wants it bad. If he found out there was a Lombax left in the universe, well, that could be enough to make old Percival nervous. He wouldn't want history repeating itself on him, you know what I mean?
Haha, I found it.
Alrighty, onward we go.
God. I'm so glad I have like a proper wet palette now.
I sent the full image and messages.
It appears the transport has taken us to the primary maintenance grid. Perhaps we can find a way inside from here.
Off with my brush and onto my...
Wet palettes really are amazing to have. The thing is, I kind of wish Naughty Dog would start doing more cartoony stuff again.
That generator must be powering a Sigma-3 gravity simulator with protomorphic ionization
They're gonna do the whole
synthesizers.
series.
You are such a nerd.
They can't sell cartoons anymore.
I better turn on the Subtitles.
Sigh.
Yee say. Hello.
See what she's saying.
How you doing?
What's up, girl?
Having an exist today? Ah! Fuck! God damn it! At least the checkpointing's more dangerous, not dangerous, more generous than it was in the original. Yay, platforming!
I'll platform you in a minute.
Hey,
Oh, whoa.
letting people have a good time.
Yeet!
Orbiting around the platform. Just look
But yeah,
at something that'll lead CQC ahead.
quick question. What do you think the benefits of the improved hardware are going to be for gameplay opportunities? Ah, what the? I did not see a wall.
Psycho said in chat.
Improved hardware for what?
Ooh wee! Ouchie.
Yeah, appendix removed.
I heard that they can actually make it a very small hole now, thankfully.
You don't know what that's called.
What?
I studied it.
Ugh. 3 small holes. Oh, geez. Well, hopefully they heal quickly.
Oh, shit, still hurts though. Sympathies here. Damn it. Discord.
Do you think that could have been why you felt so sick all the time? Avoid all the instant
Ratchet,
death
I believe
lasers.
That is the maintenance elevator up ahead. That could be our point of
I
entry.
think you should hug them and try to befriend them.
I am not interested in hugging death lasers.
Well, maybe that's why they keep killing you. Because you're intolerant. Death lasers.
Oh yeah! The Lombax secret is ours. Let's grab it and
In
get
that
out of here
case, I,
before
for one,
Tachyon
support
sends his
them
armies
fully.
in.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for? You're all maxed out, Chief.
I want more weapons to buy, damn it.
Whoa, check out that terrarium.
It seems whoever constructed
Morgan's
the station
monster.
wanted an oasis
More
as
choice.
well as a fortress.
Attention, intruder! This is Lieutenant
don't
Commander
know.
Zephyr of the Apogee Space Station. Lay down your weapons and prepare for a whooping.
I got another email to buy it.
To buy something?
This is your final chance.
Buy the index.
Lay down your weapons so you may
Are you
receive
going
the
to?
aforementioned whooping.
Probably not.
Oh, why'd you register for it? Or you didn't expect it to be so soon?
I didn't expect it to be so soon. I expected maybe a month later.
Well, they've been getting a lot quicker at getting their stock back in. That's a good thing, I'd say.
How do I
First
avoid
argument,
it?
really.
Huh?
This button is terrible.
What button?
Alright, Chief.
No, the button I've been bitching about the past
Oh.
hour.
Okay, that button. Well, here's to having a quick recovery either way.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Intruder! Am I doing it right? Stay in character, you darn fool! Alright. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
I'm taking more damage than I should.
Any damage does more damage than you should.
Haha! It has upgraded.
Congratulations! You have upgraded to the Lightning Ravager. Your weapon has been modified to disperse a small but powerful shockwave with each attack.
Activities and return from whence you came!
Desist all youthful activities. And return from whence you came. I love that. I really like that Omni Wrench though. It does some crazy stretching and moving.
He's breaking into the aqueduct! Release the hydromine defenses! Dang it all, he's swimming in our fishing hole! He's probably hopped up on that rap music.
Hopped up on that rap music.
Get off my lawn!
Am I distracted?
You sounded.
I'm talking to you while I'm painting. But I am listening this entire time.
Derp happens.
It's not enough to prove
Currently painting a foul light river. It's obnoxious flavor. Which I haven't seen already.
Well, that didn't help my health overall, did it? God damn it.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for? Upgraded. What do we look like? A bunch of chumps?
Yes, you look like a bunch of chumps.
Yeah,
Pizza, pizza?
I this first gift up on this?
No idea.
Make it. It's a voice activated one.
That's good. But you're gonna be happy to be home. Round and round.
No, good. Or is it Motley Crue on my head there?
Oh, really?
No, it was Rat. Rat. I've got Rat in my head.
Now I have,
Your brain is full of bleppus.
Yeah, it's full of something else.
Dead or Alive.
Your
That's
mind
what
is
I
full
have
of
stuck
fuck?
in my head. I have some Dead or Alive stuck in
Brain full of fuck.
there.
That's not Dead or Alive. Or Rat.
Activating the inner perimeter defenses.
Yeah, you're right.
They're the ones who wrote the song "You Spin Me Right Round."
Yep. I had a morning for
Although my favorite version of the song is actually covered by one of the dudes on Game Grumps.
Huh.
Yeah. He did like his band, I think it's called Ninja Sex Party, did like a couple of cover albums. And they did a whole bunch of songs, and that's one of the songs on their albums.
Are they even still relevant, Game Grumps?
Honestly, Danny's still funny to me, but I don't like Aaron, and I never really have.
Meow. Kitty.
This whippersnapper doesn't want to listen. He just won't heed our warning.
Heed, young whippersnapper. Heed.
If we eat some pizza for breakfast, thanks. Keep making plans in your head over and over.
Planning? What's that?
Still half asleep.
There we go, that blew up.
Ratchet, perhaps we should reason with them.
Sure. They promised to give me the Lombax secret. I promise not to blow them up.
Kaboom!
Laser grids. I know.
Sir,
They never
we need
learn.
those turrets back online! 10-4! Rerouting primary capacitors!
Well, I found a use for the tornado disc.
Just a tight room. Ready?
Pretty much. Or just indirect fire.
We do you for? We've got the little rascal right where we want him. Chief Admiral Clank, at my signal, unleash heck! Now? Welcome to the GrummelNet weapon.
God, those are annoying. Battery is low.
What are you gonna do about it?
Plugins?
Not those kinds of plugins, T-Fox. I know you love them though.
I knew you put a gen in here.
Protogens love their plugins.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Windows knows it's connected and disconnected.
Yeah, I love that joke. Da 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 da. Like that was perfect. I haven't had to charge this in a while. Die already! There we go. Nope, 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 die!
We've lost our primary fuel generator. We're sitting ducks.
What can we do you?
There we go.
There's no way we're getting through this without at least 2 crates of pyrocytic nitro cells.
Your geolaser comes equipped with a directional indicator to locate weak walls. Simply follow the signal to locate areas where this handy device will work.
Clearly that wasn't.
You can use your new geolaser to cut through natural surfaces. Use the left amp.
Who did you say gave you this thing?
The Sony. They are little invisible creatures who travel through time.
Oh, right.
There's the scoundrel!
Pulverize him!
Oh! My thruster coils!
Thanks, guys. I can handle it from here. Well, congratulations. You win an all-expense-paid trip out the airlock. Hope you don't mind letting yourself out. I hate that popping sound of bodies decompressing in space.
Yeah, put that Lombax in his place.
What? He is a Lombax! Kronk, Zephyr, lower your weapons.
And so, our heroes explained the mysterious circumstances which brought them to Talwyn Apogee's secluded space station. Their quest for the elusive Lombax secret. A cipher wrapped in an enigma.
Yeah, those two are
smothered in
idiots.
super-secret
Oh
sauce.
my god.
That's enough, Zephyr.
Somebody just hit the
sorry.
garage door.
So you're a Lombax who's never seen another Lombax,
The
doesn't know
entire
where they
building
are
just
or what
shut.
their secret is. That's so...
Ironic?
I take it he's the smart one.
Miss Apogee, is there any reason why Tachyon would think you have a Lombax weapon?
Well, this is my father's base. Max Apogee
Max Apogee was a famous...
is a famous.
Is a famous explorer and collector of rare
Max Apogee,
interstellar
really?
antiquities, most notable of which was a Lombax artifact.
Where is the artifact now?
Pirates raided the station years ago. This is the only thing they took. My father went after them, but never came back.
I recall that smuggler mentioning pirates on our Ardolis.
Ardolis? Kronk, Zephyr, get the ship ready. Lock up on your way out, okay?
Ratchet, I'm sending you the coordinates to Ardolis. Sorry if I seemed rude back at the station. I haven't gotten out much since my father vanished. I'll see you soon.
Coordinates acquired for planet Ardolis.
Welcome to the Grumble...
Alright. I guess it's off to the next planet then. Alright, be right back real quick, guys.
Okay.
No, kitty. You already had food last night. You don't get it till tonight. Yes, I did get all the raritanium. Oh, love it. Gold bolts seem to be pointless these days, though. Hello, Miss Bashful Face. How you doing? It's been a while. You having a good day?
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Let's see. Well, welcome to the waking world.
Welcome to the GrumbleNet Weapon Shop. What do we look like? A bunch of Alright, Chief.
Let me out of it.
No.
Fresh lombax. Just when I be hungry.
I like these.
Welcome to the GrumbleNet Weapon Shop.
Oh, they're all fun. All the weapons are
The
great.
helipod can raise that grind rail. Equip the helipod gadget using the quick select, and then fire it at the target.
Blasters at the ready, lads.
And upgrade. Woohoo!
We're running a
I'm gonna have to
special
put some laundry in the wash soon.
You got a deal. Patrons, GrumbleNet's most advanced defense
I'm
technology.
going out to lunch.
Lunch. Okay.
Lunch.
Captain's got word that a longback's may have landed in the vicinity. Bounty's up to 20 quid and a new rotator socket.
Kaboom. Thank you for the host, Tom. Much appreciated. Boing! Smash all the things!
I'll mash you in a minute.
You say that about everything, T.
Yeah, it's like my thing.
And get booped.
I do enjoy that. When it's
When is you? What does that even
you.
mean?
When it's you.
Mlem.
When thou dost. I enjoy it.
Stupid robot pirates.
Robot Pirates was 29 too. Get some originality. Oh, by the way,
What?
I found out something that will never make me stop. Like, I just can't get over this shit. Did you ever play any of the Rayman sequels? Like Rayman 2 or Rayman 3?
I played Rayman 2.
Remember Glowbox?
Yeah.
Big fat blue dude?
Yep.
Guess who he was played by?
John Leguizamo?
Yeah. Who also played Chi-Chi in 2-1-2.
I know.
I can't get over that.
It makes sense when you think about the voices, though, a bit.
Yeah. Wait, don't Glowbox's kids refer to him as mommy?
No.
Or
they have an actual mom.
Okay. I had tried to remember, and I was trying to remember if it's how it worked. Rayman 2 is a scary game, by the way. It was like, for a kid's game, was freaking terrifying.
You're referring to the Cave of Bad Dreams, aren't you?
I could not complete that area. I was too scared because I was like 9. And my sister like bought the game off of me for like a couple bucks because she's like, well, I want this game. And you know what? She couldn't get past the spider chase because it scared her too much.
She goes like, "You're a beanie baby, Spooter."
Pretty much.
Everyone likes calling Ratchet mangy. That's not very nice.
Oh, by the way, I know it was long, as in like 12 freaking paragraphs, but did you read the thing I sent you?
You mean the thing regarding your character idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Unless there was something after you sent me the giant matchlock.
I sent you a Google Doc thing.
No, I didn't read that. I didn't even know you sent me that.
Okay. I wrote like 12 paragraphs of like a little short story for his background.
I think I know which character you're actually going to go with then.
I just think they'd be fun.
We could start a new campaign tomorrow.
Nice.
The Kenku Wizard.
Ooh. If you played a completely vanilla Kenku, wouldn't somatic components be really hard? Then again, nobody plays completely vanilla Kenku because it would be very annoying.
Why would it be annoying?
Somatic components can be imitated, right?
And here's the thing,
Sorry,
technically...
verbal components.
Well, verbal components can be imitated too.
But you'd have to hear somebody say use the verbal components of the spell before you could ever use it if you did completely vanilla. There is in older...
That sounds like YouTube video with all the sentence restrict.
Well, if you actually look into some of the side material, there's some indication that Kenku sometimes teach their kids all the syllables that they know.
Mm-hmm.
And they like pass down a voice through the family, but that's not, I don't think that's directly in the actual thing. I think the way Kenku are intended to be run is that they can only say things that they've heard. And
I've never heard
they
of
have
that.
to hear the thing. Yeah, that's like, the idea is that they can't talk on their own, and it was supposed to be something like baked into the character, but it's so fucking annoying to
Oh.
actually run a character that way.
I never heard of that, and I'd probably look at it and go like, nah, just normal.
Nobody runs vanilla Kenku. It's too annoying.
See, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be describing who's what and then just say.
What are you going on about?
Being pissed off that I pushed the talk button, it doesn't fucking work.
We found it! But what is it?
But the Kenku I'm gonna play, I'm just gonna describe what the voice is like, and then there we go.
Quick, hide!
Let's just say, my next D&D character, I get to be sarcastic in an accent, but it's an accent that isn't offensive.
That oyster chili be disagreeing with me something fierce. No, there be a yet fouler smell. One I not be smelling for nigh 600 moons. Fresh trousers?
I love how he says fresh trousers.
Comebacks. Roast the lad's rusty Pete. Tonight
I mean,
our
thick
food
robot
feast
kinda hot,
the
though.
cat's tail.
Hey, Rust Bucket! Catch!
Skewer that saucy wench.
Is that a human?
No, she isn't.
Well, she's got elf ears, but she looks so human.
And a tail.
Ratchet, come in. I've got the artifact. Clank and Zephyr are landing the ship at the Skull Radio
Alright, Chief. What can we do?
Tower. I'll meet you there.
She looks kind of like a precursor.
Precursors were Otzels, though.
I thought they were the, like, elf people.
Nope.
It was like Halo, where they're like, you are the Forerunner.
Nope.
Oh, okay. They're kind of like whatever the fuck Jack is. Is there a name for what he is?
They're never really
Elf
named as
monster?
a species.
Can we go with elf monster?
But Daxter's an Otzel. So are precursors.
When I love that the precursor like statue things look like the aliens, like the protectors of the universe aliens from the Fifth Element. Big ones that waddle into the Egyptian temple at the beginning of the movie.
But really, that's just their armor.
For both of them. Like both species. Do you want to watch The Fifth Element?
Not particularly.
Because I'm gonna have to watch it alone. Well, there's a benefit to watching that movie alone. You don't have to ask anybody else whether they're okay with you skipping over Chris Tucker's scenes.
Actually, here's the thing. I'd probably be making you watch them because I like the cringe.
God, I hate Ruby Rod. He's my least favorite character in the entire movie. Actually, sorry, he's my second least favorite character in the movie. My least favorite character in the movie is the villain guy with the, like, plastic bowl on his head.
Yeah, he has sleaze bag.
Do you know why I hate him so much?
Why?
He reminds me of my first ex. If he was just, like, constantly smoking a cigarette, it would literally just be my ex.
Well, that makes him a good villain, doesn't it?
My first ex is the kind of person who would unironically refer to themselves as a Sigma male.
What even the fuck is that?
I don't understand it.
It's people who are the living embodiment of people who unironically wear a shirt with Vegeta on it that says, "I didn't fall from heaven, I clawed my way out of hell." It's just another way to say I'm really fucking edgy, but I want to be treated like I'm cooler than I am.
Oh, edgelords. Okay. And have a safe trip home, Sai. Yee.
The idea is, well, there's alpha, beta, gamma, and omega males depending on your social part of the hierarchy.
Oh, who gives a fucking shit?
But if you defy classification, you're a sigma male.
You're just a stupid twat.
And the person that they always use to represent this idea is Keanu Reeves, and I'm like, you just mad that he's more beta, that he more alpha than you.
You noticed how those people are usually the most insecure guys?
Well, here's the thing. This whole idea of alpha male versus beta male and all of this comes from people who are insecure. It comes down to confidence and your personality. It doesn't come down to whether you're this type or that type. No, it's like literally, is your personality a reeking sack of garbage?
Basically, are you insecure? Probably.
The good news is, I don't give a fuck.
You just like to fuck.
Well, yeah.
I generally don't care until I meet somebody who I want to tease.
Oh, it's all that too, but it's like your lifestyle, guideline to follow, it doesn't matter.
Constructed from materials borrowed from the Kurchu, this tower boasts a fully functioning radio show. To your right, we have Mount MacGuffin, named after our former leader, Julius MacGuffin of the Andromeda System. This concludes our tour of Argolis. Please walk the plank and have a wonderful day. All right, Chief. What can we do you for? What do we look like? A bunch of chumps?
Yes, you look like chumps.
But don't worry, we'll be sending you home in a nice blind box.
Oh, come on, this is a lame boss fight.
Speaking of lame boss fights, I got through the gaping dragon on Dark Souls the other night. That fight was good.
Ah, so you finished that in Dork Souls, okay.
Now I'm trying to get through Blighttown, and Blighttown sucks.
I was just going through the back door.
I didn't have too much of a problem with Blighttown. I thought people would do things like Gaping Dragon after that, though.
You don't ever have to fight it if you get the key as your starting item. You can go through the Valley of Drakes. You go down into the elevator in Firelink Shrine that goes downward. You take a back door into the Valley of Drakes, and then you take the back entrance to Blighttown, and it takes you right to the swamp section without ever having to do like 80% of the scaffolding section.
Oh, what do you know about Lombax technology? My mother was half Lombax.
At
Yeah,
least
we
the
used to make
remaster has a decent frame rate.
gizmos out of paper mache.
I happen to be a renowned expert in
But
Lombax
yeah, I didn't
history,
have that door
and this
open.
Duarte
I've got it
is
open
a
now.
zombie death beam emitter that'll wipe out all life in the galaxy.
Then why are you trying to put batteries in it, you darn fool?
Guys, just give me 2 seconds to think.
Having trouble?
Okay, genius, you figure it out.
No! It's the zombie death beam!
It
appears to be a map.
Wait a second. It's Riken 5! That must be where the secret is hidden. I'll send the coordinates to your ship. Meet us there as soon as you can.
Coordinates acquired for Riken 5.
I thought I'd broken the game for a moment. I forgot. There's one thing I haven't done here.
Welcome to the Grummelnet Weapon Shop.
Yerp-a-derp.
A helipod can raise that grind rail. Equip the helipod gadget using the quick select, and then fire it at the target.
There we go. Hey, fuckers! Pew pew! You can tell that this was painfully inspired by Pirates of the Caribbean's theme. Because you can't swim in this shit? Oh, hang on.
Is that a Darius? The snow? Is that my favorite Snappy Snoo?
It's a snap! Boop that snoot. Get booped, kitty. Wahaha. You're welcome to join us if you want, Darius. Yes, the snoot. I shall claim it.
Ooh, I should read the Find Your playtest.
The what playtest? Oh,
There's a
Pathfinder.
playtest for second edition to add 2 new classes that just came out.
Klonghorns? What kind of name is that? Let me guess, it's a bot with it wants to know if I want to be famous again, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, come on. At least don't be fucking predictable, people.
And
Gratis, Foxer. Honestly, I'm thinking of looking up that ban list for WA and just adding everything on it.
I think that was more for targeted harassment.
Probably. I haven't really had any problems myself, but eh.
Well, there was that one time with the text speech. We don't talk about that.
That didn't last very long at all.
True. It was still pretty messed up.
It was just a Jack Wang. It was trying to be edgy. Oh, come on.
I'm so edgy because I can say...
Oh, it's making me start all the way over again.
That's not good.
Now that's what I call edgy. Volume 3.
You can purchase this volume for $19.99 with next day shipping.
And you know what? There's probably edgelords who'd buy it.
Real keen on it. Turning pirates. That mass is right for plundering. Copper one.
Stupid pirates.
Doing the cloth on this mini now.
Little. Jumpy jump practice, yes. No. What the fuck? That was bullshit. Okay, so it doesn't activate until it's all the way up? What the hell? Stop making me wait, game.
Alright, Chief. What can we...
Oh, I can upgrade something.
Well-knit weapon shop. Done and done. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, Chief.
I miss the lizard merchant from the first game.
Yeah, he hasn't been in it in a long time. Mostly because you thought he was hot.
Hey, he's an honest man making an honest living.
Sure.
What? Gotta respect it. Wow, it's already looking a lot better.
Hello, Archon. How you doing? Well, welcome on in. Today, we're being bad at jumping.
We're playing Ratchet and Clank 6. Up your bum bum. Oh, best part of the wet palette is being able to mix up a color and make clean, smooth blends on the palette.
I'm surprised you waited so long to get one, truthfully.
Because I feel like you should know how to use just colors on their own to get before you really use a wet palette.
Waste of paint, though.
That, but I just feel like a lot of people go onto a wet palette because they feel like it's going to make them a better painter.
Not really.
It's not going to make you a better painter. It's going to make you. It's going to save you money on paint, but it's not going to make you a better painter.
Well, it'll certainly help with the thinning of the paints early on.
Not every paint can be used on a wet palette, though, so
No.
you should know how to thin your paints anyways.
And know when to use other kinds of thinners.
Like glazes aren't. I don't particularly like using a glaze on my wet
This
palette.
useful device ionizes your armor to attract bolts from increased distances.
All right, Chief. What can we do?
I don't think the game likes me jumping on top of it.
Clank, hop on that turret!
Avast, ye mangy bilge rats! This be Captain Slack.
What the heck?
He's taken out our harvesters, Captain! The rat just claimed another harvester, Captain! Sam's meditation station. Fall back and let Ironclad Caruso take care of this rat.
There we go. Ha ha ha. Hey, Poppets. Yee. He's a body. Poppets. Rawr. Oh. Thank you for that. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? Welcome in, Crafty.
What are stones?
I will shut that out in just a second.
Tell you
I
later.
need to finish
No.
You having a good day?
applying the paint that's left on my brush.
Ratchet,
So I don't
will you
get
please
any
take care of
before.
Clank and Zephyr? It's been a long time since they've seen real combat. Just try to look out for them, okay?
Greetings. Yes, it is indeed, Imp Camper. Oh shit, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing! I'm going to fucking die! I'm having a great morning. Glad to have ya. Whoa! I am getting a very warm, toasty welcome! Garden paws. And pray tell, what is that?
Alright, I need to put myself together for the morning and all that, so if you're still streaming, I'll pop back in.
Sure.
See you in a bit.
Doodles. Die! Die, 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 die! Get filled with pointy things. Ooh. Hello, cat. Another farming sim. Can't say I've heard of that one, though. I do kind of like the slightly higher stakes of Stardew. I do admit. One of these days I'm going to be revisiting Stardew, I know that much.
We should do it together on stream.
Would be fun. But it does seem like a game that would attract your attention. I'm referring to Crafty talking about garden paws.
Oh, okay. Definitely the kind of game that gets my attention too. I think I got the cloth looking better on this model than the last one. I want the highlights to be more of a desaturated kind of bone color. I basically wanted to push the fabric to look more desaturated. Faded even.
Ah.
I'm gonna go check a couple new laundry. Because other people might be sleeping. I want to do laundry first.
Lurk away. Enjoy your stay. There we go. Excellent. Ember, I can smell it. Apparently 5G can be amazing, which is I kinda want it. And it can also be effectively used for home broadband. Which means I want it even more so I can tell Spectrum to fuck off. Because I shouldn't be paying $80 or more. Ooh. Yeah, you could stream with that shit. All I need is unlimited. And then it's bye-bye charter.
Screw metered internet.
Huh?
Screw metered internet.
Metered internet should not exist, period. There is no excuse. Yeah, and that's bullshit. It should never be that price. Come on, say peekaboo, bitch. Just because that makes no excuse. And there should, and I'm kind of disappointed because a government should never protect a monopoly, no matter what.
Ratchet, come in. There's too much
Welcome to the Grummelnet weapon.
anti-spacecraft fire to land a ship anywhere near you. I'll try to find the location we're looking for from the air.
Well, that depends on them actually fixing their app, which I don't know if they're actually going to do.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Because, you know, that would mean fixing shit.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And fixing shit doesn't necessarily immediately mean more money.
Well, hey there, friend. You picked a dangerous time to be visiting Rackham 5. Old Percival has shut down the spaceport until he gets his paws on the Lombax secret. Well, I'll be. Son, this here is part of a highly classified weapon schematic. Tell you what, you bring me the full holoplan and I'll build you the weapon. Provided you let me keep the plans, of course. Afraid not, Hoss. Suppose you can thank the Droffits for scaring them all away. But if you ever find yourself on Sargasso, I may have some work for you. Well, I suppose you could use this here gyrocycle. Of course, a businessman such as myself couldn't part with it without some sort of monetary compensation. Now, careful with this thing. The Lombax I bought it from modified it with a Terra thruster. Oh, Lombaxes can't leave nothing the way it is, eh?
Attention, citizen. You have unlawfully entered the Riken 5 lava refinery. Alerting drop-in detention squad.
Rich, please. Wow, that blows.
Rolling through hypergates will give you an instant speed burst.
Alert the Emperor! The Lombax is entering the lava refineries using a modified gyrocycle. Move in fast and shoot on sight.
Oh, thanks for the host, Polar. How you doing?
Ratchet, the coordinates point to one of the rock islands in Sector 4. There's a strange heat signature coming from there. Way too cool to be sitting in the middle of a lava pit. I can't believe it. The Lombax secret is real. I'll see you there.
And pouring. Twitch buffers more than an iPod.
This is where the coordinates lead. Looks like an old bunker.
What do these symbols mean?
Can't read Lombax either, huh? Sorry. It says, in this room, a secret born, to quell the angry Cragmite storm. You've traveled far, but to be clear, without a tale, your quest ends here.
Welcome back, Lombax. I hope your long journey has been rewarding.
What? You've got to be kidding me! We come all this way and there's nothing here!
Ooh, looky here. It's one of those ancient holovid players. We used to watch old episodes of Lance and Janice on those darn things.
Congratulations, soldier. The Center for Advanced Lombax Research has selected you as the beta tester for the most important invention in Lombax history, the Dimensionator. Built by 8 of the brightest minds in Lombax history, the Dimensionator's ergonomic design is the culmination of nearly 3 Arcturian cycles of research. Now, with your help, we will finally end the Cragmite's long reign of terror. But before you begin, it is vital you observe the following safety guidelines. If you are pregnant, have a heart condition, or are allergic to interdimensional travel, please consult a physician before using the Dimensionator. Should you be inadvertently warped to the dimension of the Xanatharian death weasels, remain calm and access the pepper spray located in your beta test kit. In the unlikely
What?
event that the Dimensionator creates a time-space singularity and tears the fabric of the universe asunder, please log an A-bug and notify a programmer immediately. Following this orientation, please report to our testing facility on planet Sargasso for live training and deployment. Good luck, and farewell from the Center for Advanced Lombax Research.
The weapon used to vaporize the Cragmites was a hat. Oh, come on. There's no way a Lombax would invent something that ridiculous.
Oh, really? What about your nuclear-powered rocket sled? Your antimatter bathroom buddy? And let us not forget about the electroshock undergarments you invented last fall.
Stunderwear. Huge seller on Umbris.
Guys, you're missing the key word here. Interdimensional. There's more to this than we thought. Come on, we need to check out that testing ground on Sargasso.
Coordinates acquired for planet Sargasso.
Hey, Ratchet, I'm gonna do a few repairs on Krog and Zephyr. Then I'll meet you on planet Sargasso. The good news is Tachyon's forces don't know about Sargasso. The bad news is, well, let's just say there may be a few bigger problems to deal with.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Dia Tigress. Welcome on in. You're behind 45 seconds, you say? Oh, jeez.
Welcome to the GrummelNet weapon shop.
That kind of blows.
Upgraded.
Alright, those are done and upgraded.
Keep the safety on, Chief. You're all maxed out, Chief.
Alright. Planet Sarcasm? Really now? Is that what you're gonna call it?
New armor just in from Jacindu. Virtue engineered, machine washable.
Motherfucker! Can't buy it yet. Mr. Zircon capsule. I think I can get up there. Motherfucker. Oh. Well, fuck. Can't go that way. Where's the ingress for the next little area here? Is it in a building? I know there's something else here I need to do. I'm quite sure of it. Nice ledge. Oh, you make my jump. Sure, why not? I'm probably looking in the wrong direction, aren't I?
New GrummelNet armor. Perfect for any occasion. Weddings, birthdays,
Oh, really? Really now? Ah, bugger. Jump down, Ratchet. Let go. Let go. There you go. Whee! Took me a moment, but I got it. I don't really remember this part of the area when I originally played. Well then.
You have discovered another piece of the Gadgetron holoplan.
Whoa, that camera went a little bit funky. Alrighty. Most excellent. This is just goodie land today.
New armor just in from Jacindu. Engineer, machine washable.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for? Which weapon do you want to upgrade? Done and done. Done and done.
Alrighty. Yes, upgrade all the things. Twice the killing power.
Planning on being shocked, sir.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Oh, hey there, friend. You know, it looks like these here launch pads are out of go juice, you know what I'm saying? This decryptor can get them going again, but I couldn't part with it unless...
Let me guess. We find some more Leviathan souls?
He's a wise guy.
Oh, come on, you giant pussy.
Ratchet, it's Tao. Just landed, but it might take us a while to get through the swamp. I'll radio you as soon as we get close. Good luck.
Oh, it used up all that ammo. Wow. How much ammo do I have to dump into you, you piece of shit? God damn. Hello. Who dare? Hello, Freyr. Your voice sounded different for a moment.
Still like or something. That's why it was stuck.
All of the squishy enemies. Oh, hello. Potentially.
Hey, Rookie! Groot here.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
You sound less than enthused.
Oh, that's the sound of fire.
It's because you stayed up too long, you dingus. You're a silly bean.
I understand this cause and effect scenario.
I'm doing good, Hylian. How's it going? You having a lovely day so far? So I found out that according to my calendar, apparently I have it listed that I started streaming in February, but then I also had it so that the timestamp on my first video was actually at the end of January, so I don't know!
Doesn't matter. I'll just say happy anniversary then.
Which anniversary? Either way, it's gonna be, definitely will have been so soon.
Oh no, you're having to hold your entire computer up?
What are you talking about? Oh yeah, that blows. I saw that. I think you tweeted about it or sent me a message about it. I don't remember which. Sometimes shit bleeds together.
Remind me to choke that parrot next time we see him.
Probably shouldn't. That would be a pretty serious medical problem.
All right, Chief. What can we...
Hello, you giant bitch. Have bees. Apparently this thing. Man, I'm taking more damage than I should. The Nano Swarmer is being very helpful right this moment. Well, let's hope the asshats don't forget this time, right? Oh, I bet it is, Helios.
Welcome to the GrummelNet weapon shop.
Yee, lots of raritanium.
Wow. Looks like this series was discontinued by Gadgetron for being too dangerous. I'm beginning to like this weapon already. Here's your decryptor, but if anyone asks, you didn't get it from me. You hear?
So expensive.
And now I am turning off the motion controls for this part.
Motion controls. Motion controls. Welcome to the PS3. Motion controls are mandatory.
Ratchet, I believe I know the way to the testing facility. Hold on. The Zonies say the facility is in this sector.
When this is over, we should probably have Big Al check you out. You may have fried a sister board.
Ratchet, come in. Still no sign of the testing facility. It's just a bunch of gel plants. I'll use Zephyr's subsurface imaging software to scan the planet's geology. Maybe it's underground.
Welcome to the GrummelNet weapon shop. Which weapon do you want to upgrade? What do we look like? A bunch of chumps?
Yes, you're chumps. Shut up.
Yeah, it's shield.
That was dumping a lot of ammo into it.
Welcome to the GrummelNet weapon shop. Alright.
Well, these modern planes in DCS are $20 a piece.
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
I mean, it's a simulator, so it is a different thing, but still. Oh, that's an interesting one.
Oh. Well, that's dumb.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
What? Yeah, if I replay Breath of the Wild for stream, though, I know I'm going to have to deal with the fucking piece of shit motion control puzzles. So I'm going to probably cheese them in any way I can. Because playing by the rules when Nintendo wants to put in a gimmick is not really my cup of tea. Doge. Ah. Well, you're welcome to drop by anytime you want, Hylian. Just wish I could catch you on VR more, but I haven't really been getting on VR chat. I've kind of only just stuck with pretty much exclusively Neos at this point. Patent schedules are a bastard. I also know that eventually I want to hit, what is it? Persona 4. Especially now that it's on PC. Kinda figured. Dial-up modem sounds. Ooh, funky.
Congratulations! You have acquired the Alpha Disruptor, the first nano-weapon constructed in the Center for Advanced Lombax Research. Hold down the fire button to charge, then let go to release a galactic can of whoop-ass.
Interesting.
It seems the bolt crank activated the bridge. I do so enjoy technology.
I'm still wondering if I actually solved that the way I was supposed to. I'm not sure.
Ratchet, come in. Something's wrong. I think we're being followed. Kronk's picked up a tachyon gunship signature not far from our...
All right, Chief. What can we do you for?
Yeah, go fuck yourself, you big wizard.
Ratchet, come in. We definitely picked up a tail. We'll double back and try to lose them in the swamp. In the meantime, we should maintain radio silence. Talwyn out.
Welcome to the GrummelNet Weapon Shop. You're gonna need more Raritanium for that one.
Ooh. That's gonna be hefty to upgrade, damn.
I have returned.
Welcome back, Freyar.
The dog has been outed.
What? I didn't know your dog was gay.
No, she just needed to go to the bathroom.
You know exactly what I meant, you goof.
I know.
Welcome to the GrummelNet. All right.
Not the most uber of weapons, but certainly a very good one. Hello, who dat?
It'd be the Psycho Dragon.
Yay!
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Galstad, Sorcerer of Light.
What?
If you go by my Twitch/Discord name, it's Psycho Naga, but it translates to Psycho Dragon. I figured this would be a nice way of saying, hey, I'm officially home from the hospital.
Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you. But no, my roommate actually agrees with you that this could have been why I've been feeling so sick.
Definitely.
Considering it wasn't just appendicitis, it was acute appendicitis. So it was
It's like, holy shit, appendicitis.
call it acute, which means bad.
I'm just gonna get my little bee swarm to kill them. Death by bees!
You know, one of the Alliance people in EU does beekeeping. And we are in a war against the bees.
I think everyone just wants Goonswarm to fuck right off, honestly.
Yeah. Matani's an asshole.
Yeah, he is a cunt. A holier than thou twat.
Oh, where are my glasses?
My throat isn't hurting as bad today. I can still hear that my voice is a little messed up, but...
C'est la vie.
Part of having a
Yeah, that'll do it to you. Intubation is not exactly what I'd call pleasant. But it's how they ensure you remain breathing while doing anything.
Yeah.
Which is kinda important.
I don't need oxygen.
No, concerns came up over my blood work or anything while I was there either, so. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I gotta imagine it showed up a bit toxic.
And it was caught before my appendix actually went.
All the better.
Yeah, I don't want to imagine dealing with that and the giant incision they would have to make to clean that up.
I did the stupid. I did a fucky wucky.
I'm not looking at your screen. I'm currently scrubbing residue off my arm.
He's learning how to do the whole electrical engineering thing.
I wouldn't have called this electrical engineering.
Mind you, the only reason I know anything about watching Ratchet and Clank is from
GDQ? Game's done quick?
Yeah. Which is actually funny because my ER doctor recognized I was wearing one of the. I remember. It was one of the more recent ones.
Come on,
where
it's
it
right
was
this way.
Bowser in the red clown coat. And I went into the ER and he recognized me
Oh,
as
it's you
Mario.
two. Almost
He
didn't
got called a
recognize you
nerd
in
for
high
it.
def. Oh, you're just in time. I'm about to try out my revolutionary high-speed intraplanetary
Hang on,
transportation gizmo. Oh, I take it you was expecting something else. Something capable of vaporizing an entire planet of whatchamacallits?
Cragmites.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but it don't exist.
What?
Friend, I've been everywhere in this universe and beyond. Believe me, there's no device like that. That don't mean what you're looking for ain't there. Say, do you happen to need a 3 3/4 cubic hexagonal washer? I seem to have a spare. Here you go, just in case. Well, good luck, friends.
What just happened?
I am starting to wonder if the Cragmites were ever vaporized at all. Perhaps they were just moved.
Ratchet, Clank, where have you two been? I need you at the arena, chop chop. I think I may have found another CLEUW.
What are you hurting?
4?
Huh?
Our neighbors upstairs are extremely loud when they're walking around and stuff, and I swear to God, it sounds like they were just burning cattle.
Ratchet, I am worried about Miss Apogee. She may have run into trouble.
Relax,
it's like
she's
they're
fine.
walking around with
She's
Santa
got those
Claus
2
attached
warbots
to their
protecting her.
Dum,
Let's go see
dum,
what
dum,
Clank wants,
dum,
and we'll meet up
dum,
with her
dum.
later.
Mind you, we're pretty sure they're like Nigerian or something, and they have
I don't know if I'd associate that with a stereotype of any kind.
Oh, we.
Keep in mind, this is being broadcast on Twitch.
Yeah, no, we figured they're Nigerian or something by the language. It's not enough that we can hear that.
Okay.
Intelligent.
Niger is not South America.
Oh, my, Linda Ripples. He used to be, a pharmacy tech, and the person who did his training was from that area.
Unless I really fucked up my geography, Nigeria is in Africa. I heard South America.
Okay, I just got out of the hospital. Look at it. No. The person who did her training at Davies.
Okay.
And he was Nigerian, and she said it sounds similar.
Hello, it's a Titus. Oop, that's Snoot.
They don't seem to have it on. They were not.
That's a lot of people. Doesn't matter where you're from. At least in my experience.
Have a weight room in the master bedroom of that apartment.
Could be potentially.
I have
Oh, what do they do?
They tend to enjoy their evenings quite loudly.
I think I'd rather deal with that than having them be waiting 24/7. My husband and Wilson both work from home, and they deal with the adult version. And there was a day that he works out of our bedroom, he works out of the other one, and every time he gets upstairs, it's loud enough that when the client buddy is on the phone with the computer, I can
Damn. My neighbors like to accuse me of being loud. They used to bang on the ceiling with something like a broomstick.
Speaking of banging.
Ooh la la. That's a good thing, I suppose.
What I got used to with going to the hospital is they would use the IV to draw the blood. But they weren't using the IV area to draw the blood, they were just using it for when they were giving me the IV antibiotics and fluids and stuff. So anytime they would come in and draw blood, they pull blood out of the blood.
But like, how many bloody times do you have to stick me with a needle?
As many times as it takes. The vampires are hungry.
But luckily, I normally stop bleeding rather quickly. It's just for some reason, I guess an incision for surgery is a little different than being stuck with a needle, even though it may be like an 18-gauge needle. I stopped bleeding rather quickly when being stuck with a needle. When hubby came up to see me yesterday and I first went to the bathroom after the surgery, that's when I found out one of my incisions didn't have enough of the liquid stitch and was bleeding.
Huh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah, why is this here? This is funny. Devs put things in weird locations, I've noticed. Oh, I was supposed to climb up its tail like a stepladder.
Home, and food was gotten specifically for me, and it took me forever and a day to get my very bland, very small amount of breakfast. I will be right back.
Egg and bakey. I can't say that I'm really going for skill points. I'm mostly looking for goodies. Like this.
Alright, I'm gonna go to lunch with my father.
Fun.
Have a good afternoon, Morgans. And if you go to sleep before I'm back,
I probably will be. Oh, under his back feet. Okay. You call that a cheat? Yeah, I wish the gold bolts were actually back for doing things that were actually useful, though. But no! Fuck that noise. Bingo!
Congratulations! You have upgraded to the Raptor launcher. Raptor missiles discharge globs of pyrocytic concentrate that set fire to anything they touch.
Now I'm gonna take a quick shower before I have to go out for lunch.
Alright.
I might be here for a couple minutes after that.
Everyone's going for lunches.
Yeah, it's my dad's birthday, so we're taking him out for fish and chips.
Congratulations! You have upgraded to the Plasma Stalker Mine. Your synthetic friends have learned a few new tricks, including how to tunnel underground to reach enemies.
Amber, it stinks. Please resolve.
We should go back to the Fight Festival. Captain Quark may have vital information about the Dimensionator.
Shotgun! Lapis.
Okay, gonna go take that quick shower now.
Okie dokie.
Always good for luck.
Huh? Lucky? What's lucky?
You are not fit to fight, Mr. Zircon.
And they're all dead. Yay. That was a box of the Hurdy ouchies. And extinction achievement. What? Kicked me out of the sky for some reason.
Mark.
I haven't played Ratchet and Clank, so I can't tell you anything about how
That's fine.
mechanics for flying and stuff work.
Oh well.
Sorry, son. I need the full holoplan. Well, I'll be. These souls are rare. See if you can find some more. I'll pay you extra. Well, don't tell no one, but we're trafficking foster mites for the Kirchu. They use them to scare the Tumfoids away from the jail plants. Next to the Cragmites, the Kirchu are the most unpleasant race in the history of the galaxy. They're great at building things, but they'll kill any outsider who wanders onto their turf. Well, except for yours truly, of course. Planet Jacindu in the Praxis sector. I wouldn't go there if I were you, though. There is no being in the universe who ain't fiercely allergic to the Kirchu. You don't want to end up like that Apogee fella. Well, the last I saw of him, he was burning gel toward Kirchu City. I followed him, thinking I could unload some primer cables, but he just up and vanished. That's all for now, friend. But here's a little something extra for your troubles. Son, why are you wasting my time?
All right, Chief. What can we do you for? Anything else, Chief? Done and done. Done and done. Bada bing, bada boom.
Mama, son. Vamos a a perfect fit.
So there's a Zelda mod for Ocarina of Time. It's really, really awesome.
Oh.
Except the creators have had to go underground because they don't want to get hit by a C&D.
Oh, and what's the mod do?
It adds an entire... It's basically a complete rework of Ocarina of Time. Like, imagine a Majora's Mask style sequel from the ground up.
Yeah, Nintendo would lose their shit.
And I said, this is a great example of why copyright should only last about 10 years. Because stuff like this needs to be made.
Yeah, pretty much.
And people keep saying, this is such a stupid take, and nobody will actually say why they think it's dumb. So I've just commented on this long chain. Why are you booing me? You know I'm right.
Pretty much.
Why are you booing me? You know I'm right. They hated him because he told the truth. There's another good meme for that.
Yeah.
They hated her because she told the truth. Copyright law is bull.
Copyright only benefits people who are already entrenched in things, and restricts the flow of ideas.
Ooh, hon.
What?
Very, very good news.
And what is that?
They've come out with a new Heroes of the Chapter box for Warhammer 40k.
Yeah.
It includes the Primaris Ancient, which previously was only available in the Dark Imperium box set. So if you didn't get Dark Imperium, you were host and could never get the model. Yeah, it's actually been being released as its own standalone thing with a couple other models.
Alright then, that's pretty neat. Anyway, it's about time I start getting ready for bed, guys. I think it's time to raid out. And I have an idea of exactly who I'm going to be doing it with.
You're going to be doing it with?
Wrong word, whatever. Knowing you already always take things as dirty, even worse than I do.
Hey, it's not my fault.
Huh? What is it?
I'm gonna head out now.
See you later.
Ready to go out. Bye-bye.
Toodles. Yeah, no, I did. Anyway, here's our raid message. If anyone needs it, you can always redeem points for the emotes if you want it. That said, take a look at the socials if you want to keep up with when everything goes live as well. So, I'll be seeing you all later. Have a good one. See you next time. Ta-ta for now.
Oh, Lurkins! To me pies? Seer. Oh, Seer. I'm gonna hug you. Lurkins! Hi! Hi, how are you?